I'm becoming a version of myself that I've never been before. And sometimes it scares me. Sometimes it scares me because I've never been this version, even though I know that's the right direction and that is obviously where I'm growing to be. It's scary because I'm actually doing it. And it's really just kind of like I'm leaving behind everything that I knew. And as uncomfortable as it was, the further I get away from it, my self sabotage thing sometimes makes me feel like I'm supposed to be there. Sometimes makes me feel like I'm too old and I should just, what am I thinking? It would just be easier to, and then I just shake it off. It's hard to retrain your mind sometimes. It's okay to admit that it's hard. Okay. I'm on here probably saying this now because other people need to hear it and I need to get it out instead of just letting it be hard and then letting myself fall off. I'm going to say that it's not always the easiest to keep walking in a direction away from everything that you know, everything that you've done, everybody you've been with, to something you don't know, but you know. Like my soul knows. I don't actually know because we don't ever really know. But I do, what I do know, what I do definitely know is the woman that I am, the woman that I will be, the woman that I love belongs future forward. Okay. And the part of not knowing what's ahead of me is not scary. The part of me, and I've left so many things, but the part of me admitting that I self sabotage. I will be moving in the right direction. Everything can be going good. And whatever that part of me was that accepted that abuse starts fucking with my head. And no, I don't have mental health issues. This is being real. And kind of tries to make me doubt what I'm doing. It's like, it's just, I don't want to say it's the devil because I don't give the devil any power, but we do all know that there are energies and entities, okay? And so that will play with your mind. And it's not that I'm in a weak spot, but it's because I'm in a very open, happy spot that, of course, my path is trying to block me, okay? But it won't work. And I know that it won't work. I just don't have any time for the fall off of it all. So I feel like the best way to grow is to be transparent. I don't necessarily need anything from anybody other than I'm saying this on a video for TikTok, okay? Nobody might not even watch my video, but I still said it and that's what's making me feel better. That's what is healing me. Is me being able to recognize and identify with parts of me that I still need to work on parts of me that are still broken, on parts of me that are scared and vulnerable. I think vulnerability makes you strong, actually. Um, because I don't want to be held by any of my past. I don't want to be held by me not saying I was scared when I was scared and just letting myself be scared, which would lead me to doing dumb things and falling back into traps. Or, that's because that's the pattern usually. And so instead of letting myself go in a pattern towards destruction or back to the bullshit I really don't want to be in, I decided to do something different because this new version of me needs this for me. And I hope it helps somebody else too. Okay? Really. Really. Be the difference. Don't be the norm. I'm the difference. I'm the difference because I'm going to say the things that other people are like, why would you say that? They're going to use it against you. Like, well, they're saying stuff anyway, and I don't give a fuck. At least if they say something about what I really said, they'll be on point. And if I'm saying I feel like that, they can't use it against me because I'm aware of it. And what makes you think I'm aware around these motherfuckers? And why are you saying what they're going to use against me? You be fucking with these motherfuckers? See how much I'm like too quick on my toes and I don't have time for games. And if I can accept myself in all my levels of whatever, nobody will ever be able to use that against me to hurt me. Okay? So why don't you take that little tidbit of information and hold it dear to your heart and accept it for yourself as well. It's like people can only use stuff against you you're ashamed of, that you're hiding, that you're lying about. You can't take anything that I say and use it against me because you only know it because I said it. And I'm not ashamed, like I said, because I don't know a perfect person yet. I don't know one perfect person. And the way my life is set up, I learn from my mistakes. I learned maybe 7 times I might have to make that same mistake. But yeah, that's because I'm hard-headed. And see, I can admit that. But I'm admitting I don't care. You're not using anything against me. And it's sad that you would look at somebody who is working on themselves, going through a process, admitting to be scared, and that makes you feel like, yes, now I can get her. You should pray and get an exorcism because that's evil as hell. I'm worried about myself. I'm not worried about what other people say or think because honestly and truly, people have been saying and thinking a lot of stuff that wasn't true anyway. I don't care what anybody else is saying and thinking because number one, they wouldn't be saying and thinking it to me. They're not saying it to me and they're not helping me. So why would I give them any space? I'm not giving anybody space but me and all of the happy, wonderful people that are going to be flowing into my life because that's what I deserve. All of that other shit is just the past trying to hold me back. Anybody trying to take my pain, my little fear while growing, mind you, and tries to use it against me, that's people that I don't fuck with. So let them. We can't control other people. I can't control myself. With everything that I've been through, things like that don't matter. What does matter is I'm moving forward. I feel scared and apprehensive, and I felt that sabotage thing. Like, this is the feeling that I get. And then I start self-sabotaging. I start going to the store closer to the places I don't need to go to the store to because it's closer to people that I know because I want to become, and then it just be a trap. And to be able to recognize that inside myself and admit it is a strength and it is a benefit to me. And I hope it benefits somebody else too. Pay attention to yourself. Don't be the person other people say that you are unless they are people that love you and see you for who you really are. Okay? It's my life and I'm going to live it my way. Anybody that matters is a part of my life and they want to know me and they'll ask me questions and they're around me and that's how they'll get their information and that's how they will respect me. And if you can't respect me, then you might as well bye. I'm respectful until it changes. And I don't even want to be disrespectful. I'm like, I'm growing to a point where I'm like, if I have to be mean to you, I'm going to get away from you. If you keep bringing yourself around me, I'm not going to keep moving myself around, but you will get moved around. Those aren't threats. Those are promises. Everybody deserves their own space, their own peace, their own whatever they want. But my life, my story, my way. And it doesn't matter what anybody else has to say, okay? So my healing journey has got me to a point where I am okay with being afraid. I am okay with not knowing what I'm doing. I'm okay with all of that because it's the steps to get me into that version of me that I've been missing, that I've held myself back from. And I'm not doing that anymore. And neither is anybody else. All right. So I hope you have a wonderful night. Let that sit in, let it marinate. And I'll see you tomorrow or maybe later on tonight. You never know. Yeah. Bye.